My name is Usama, and this is the story of something that happened to me during the final hour of school on June 14th, 2022, at Westfield High, a school just outside London. I never planned on telling anyone this, but what happened during that lockdown, it changed me. And if you're hearing this right now, consider it a warning, because some places should stay closed forever. There's something about the last day of school that feels unreal. The air feels lighter, students laugh louder, teachers smile more, like the building knows it's about to rest. But this time, something was different. We never got to leave, because during the final hour of that school year, something happened inside Westfield High that nobody could explain, and I was trapped inside to witness all of it. It was June 14th. Last period had just ended. I was grabbing the last few things from my locker: crumpled papers, a half-used notebook, and a hoodie I thought I lost in January. It was quiet in the halls. Most of the kids had already left, or were at the end-of-year assembly. The sun outside was gold through the high gym windows. Our principal's voice echoed faintly over the intercom, praising the graduating class and reminding us to have a safe summer. Then came a sound we weren't expecting. A short, loud tone, then silence. Then the voice came back, low and strained. All students and staff, please remain where you are. This is a lockdown. This is not a drill. That's when I felt it. A ripple, a shift in the air. Something was wrong. So wrong, I didn't even breathe for the next 10 seconds. I poked my head out of the locker bay. Hallways were deserted, lights buzzing faintly above. A door down the corridor slowly creaked closed on its own. My friend Derek texted me, "Where are you? We're locked in the library. Something's moving outside the windows." I tried calling, straight to voicemail. There was a girl crying down near the art wing. I passed a music room. The piano was playing a single broken key, on repeat. No one was inside. Then I heard it. A loud metallic slam from the janitor's hallway behind me, followed by what sounded like footsteps dragging something heavy. I ducked into the computer lab and turned off the lights. Crouched under a desk, I held my breath and peeked through the narrow slats of the blinds. Down the hall, a figure moved, not walking, not crawling, almost slithering. It paused outside the lab and whispered something. It said my name. My name. Not loud, not shouted, just whispered, like it had been following me for hours. I shut my eyes, and the lights flickered once, twice. Then everything went dead silent. The phone that wasn't there, 1700 to 2200. I finally built the courage to crawl toward the classroom phone. But when I picked it up, it didn't even have a dial tone. It was cold, like it hadn't been used in years. I tried using my cell again. 1 bar, no signal. Then it lit up for a moment, just enough to get a message from Derek. "Don't make a sound. It sees through sound." Then the screen glitched, and my wallpaper changed. It wasn't the picture I had of my dog. It was a blurry shot of me, sitting under the desk. The PA crackled again. But it wasn't the principal's voice. It was someone whispering, maybe a kid. "You can't hide forever. You're next." I nearly screamed. I backed up into a shelf and knocked over a computer tower. The sound echoed, and then I heard it. Click, click, click. Like claws tapping on linoleum, getting closer. I had to run. So I bolted down the corridor toward the stairwell, only to find the door chained shut. Someone had wrapped actual metal chains through the door handles, like they wanted to keep something out. Or maybe in. I pounded on the door, screamed, but no one answered. I swear I saw shadows moving just beyond the windows of the gym. Then I noticed something that made my heart stop. There was something etched into the wall beside the stairwell in red marker. "Room 309 is not real. Don't go upstairs." But the problem was, I had to go upstairs. That was the only path out. So I forced open a side door and snuck up the side stairwell. The second floor was darker, colder. Every door had paper signs, except one. Room 309. It was wide open. The hallway lights flickered. I heard someone sobbing inside that room. A girl's voice. Familiar. "Please, don't leave me." I stepped inside, but there was no one there. Only rows of broken desks and a mirror. And in the mirror, I saw a version of me, only he was smiling and standing right behind me. I stumbled backward, knocking over desks. The mirror cracked, but my reflection stayed still. Then it opened its mouth, and my phone rang. I answered. It was Derek, but his voice was wrong, gurgled, echoing. "You should have stayed hidden." Suddenly, the lights burst. I bolted out the room. As I ran, I heard footsteps not far behind. But every time I looked back, there was nothing there. I ran to the security office. It was locked, but someone had left a ring of keys on the floor. I opened it and locked the door behind me. Inside, dozens of screens. Every hallway, every room. Most of them were dark, but 2 cameras still worked. One showed the library. Derek wasn't there anymore. The other showed room 309, and it was full of people, just standing, still, facing the wall. Then, one by one, they all turned to the camera, and every single one of them looked just like me. In the corner of the room, I found a battered notebook, a janitor's log. The entry stopped in 2009. The last page read, "Room 309 doesn't exist. We boarded it up in 2007, but every June, it comes back. If you're reading this, it wants a replacement. A soul for a soul. It copies the face. Never trust what you see." The lights started flickering again. The hallway monitor turned on, and something was walking toward the office. I yanked the fire alarm. Red lights flashed. Sirens blared. Whatever was outside, it screamed. A horrible, inhuman sound. Then silence. I ran. Through the front office, out the doors, into the daylight. And when I turned back, there was no building, just a construction lot, as if Westfield High had been torn down years ago. I told the police. They told me Westfield had been closed since 2010, condemned. The last students never made it out during a real lockdown. But no one believes me. No one believes I was there. Except Derek. He texted me one final time. Don't go near mirrors at night. They remember you now. And every time I look into mine, I see myself. But I don't blink. Some say places don't remember you, but mirrors do. And the worst part is, I don't know which version of me walked out of that school, or which one stayed behind. If you're still with me, maybe check your mirror before you go. And if you like stories that follow you into the dark, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and drop your scariest school memory in the comments. This is Fogwake Stories, where the shadows speak.